So good afternoon everybody, and we're down here at the border. That can only mean one thing: we're going across to Spain now, and we're staying quite locally. We're going to go check out the town of Sotogrande, a very exclusive town about 20 minutes up the coast from here, Gibraltar. So come join me, let's check it out. So that's it, a very good afternoon guys, and welcome to this impromptu trip to Spain. I only planned this video just a few moments before making it, so here we are. As you can see, the border is absolutely quiet. It took us virtually 30 seconds to get stamped out of Spain, and we have arrived at La Linea bus station, where we're going to wait for this bus that's going to take us to Sotogrande. The bus has arrived and it's a coach, which is nice, but it's not the same on the way back. So guys, we've gotten off the bus at a town here called Guadiaro. From here we've got to try and find a way to cross the motorway and take us into the resort of Sotogrande. So come, let's try and make our way through this very lovely looking picturesque town here in the south of Spain. Come on. Just an important point I want to make: as you can see, 34 degrees here, so actually 8 degrees warmer than Gibraltar. So we've just passed the security checkpoint and we've made it into Sotogrande. We're actually on the private complex here, and we're going to make our way down to the Marina and the harbour, because that's where I think most things are going on. So let's go and have a look, let's check it out guys. So the point I wanted to make guys is that if you're getting the bus from La Linea to Sotogrande, that you're getting off at a spot called Torre Guadiaro and not Guadiaro, just because it's so much closer to Sotogrande, and it is going to save you a hell of a walk. But let's have a look through at some of the exclusive houses and golf courses we have here in Sotogrande. I'll tell you a little bit about Sotogrande in a second, but you can see here these are actually hunting grounds in the winter, and you've got a brilliant view of Gibraltar and Africa there. So let's make our way round Sotogrande. There's also a little nature reserve here at the estuary of the River Guadiaro. There's a hide there, and this is a favourite place to see migrating birds in the south of Spain. But let's continue on through the complex. Now this place was designed by two Filipino brothers that styled the place like Palm Springs in the United States, and when you walk around you can see there's a lot of similarities between California and Sotogrande. So finally guys, we have made it to one of the most exclusive harbours and places you can live in the world. So here we are now, arriving at Sotogrande Marina. Let's have a look. Sotogrande is home to many heads of state, royalty from Spain and the UK, and even ex-Prime Minister Tony Blair, as well as many celebrities. So yeah, if you're coming down here, don't be surprised if you bump into anybody. I mean, we didn't bump into anybody, but we were actually here for no more than a couple of hours. But what we're going to do is we're going to take a slow walk around the marina, and it's beautiful, this marina, because you can just walk along the paths the whole way round. You don't have to stay on the concrete or the road here, and you can see the boats just park right up to people's houses. So yeah, absolutely luxurious, very, very expensive, probably the most expensive place in Spain if you want to live here. But if you've got the money, it's absolute paradise. So let's follow the pontoon round. We've arrived, and the first part of the harbour is mainly living complexes, people's houses, urbanisations. But what you can see is they've built apartment blocks on islands in the harbour, which I'll show you while we're going round. But look at this guys, imagine being on the harbour and having your own personal swimming pool. It just takes luxury to a new level, and I've got to say it's definitely worth a day out from Gibraltar. So guys, what do we think about Sotogrande? And I think I have to say that I am pleasantly surprised. This place is absolutely fantastic. You feel the luxury when you're walking around, and the fact that the whole marina is accessible by boat, so you can just park your boat here and go straight into your house, just gives this place a little added touch. So yeah, I'm liking it so far, but let's try and find the urbanisation where we can find the bars and restaurants. So come on, let's keep exploring. And explore we shall. It's a beautiful September's afternoon here. It's about 4:30 in the evening, and it is the 19th of September. So late September, but the weather is still pretty good. As I say, 34 degrees we saw earlier at Torre Guadiaro, but it's probably a little bit cooler now as we're closer to the coast. As you can imagine, the marina goes out to the coast, so yeah, no need for explanation there. But let's follow it around, and you can see what I mean when you see the American style architecture here. You know, you could be easily in the Everglades or Miami Keys, or you know, in California. As I say, the place was designed in the style of Palm Springs. So yeah, it's nice to have this just on your doorstep from Gibraltar. But now we're finding out where the bars and restaurants are, and we can see there is a little bit of life in this marina. So let's take a walk around. There's plenty of opportunities as well to hire boats, and looking at the prices, they're quite reasonable, and there's lots of signs on these boat hire that says no license required, which is absolutely fantastic. If you can get a group of people, get a group of 6 people, that would be a really cheap and decent day out. But as I say, let's go and have a little look at all these restaurants now. And they're in these beautiful wooden styles. Most of the restaurants got these like wooden umbrellas up, and you know, the shutters that go across. The furniture's fantastic, but you can imagine it's not a cheap one here. It's not like going to Fuengirola or going to Malaga on your holidays and getting a cheap meal. You can expect to pay a pretty price here. It's Sotogrande, you know. So yeah, just bear that in mind if you're coming here. Maybe this place isn't the best place to visit when you're on the budget. However, saying that, I haven't come down here to eat out or drink or do anything like that. I am just walking around. I got my lunch in Mercadona, and I was hard pushed to spend €5 today. So I mean, it can be done on a budget, but if you want to enjoy absolutely everything here, then yeah, it's definitely not a place to budget. But let's make our way down to the main part of the marina, and let's have a look at all the restaurants and bars. Beautiful little canal way, and there's a canal tour being offered, $60 for half an hour. Tell me what you think about that, but that might be a bit pricey. I think it's actually cheaper to rent your own boat. But here we are in the main harbour bit, and I've got to say, I'm pretty impressed and I'm enjoying this. If anything, we've done a lot of walking today, and well, it's just been nice to get out on my day off, you know. I was watching Place in the Sun at home, bored, and they were in Spain. I was like, oh, I'd like to go to Spain. But the great thing about living in Gibraltar is that you're only a 20-minute walk away from Spain. So I decided to get ready, grab the camera, and yeah, took you guys with me. I didn't even really know where I was going until I got to the border. And I've got to say, this is planned to be a good one. But yeah, here we are. This is the main restaurant and bar area. You've got shops as well, if you like shopping. Yeah, a couple of boutique shops we passed, and you can just see it's a lovely evening. The bars are absolutely packed with people. I think English was the most common language I heard walking around Sotogrande. I definitely heard a lot of English accents, and there were a couple of American accents as well. Cars driving past, you had Belgium, Dutch, all the European nationalities. So definitely a popular yet very secret place. If you'd never heard of Sotogrande, well, this is what it's all about. And have a little Google. You'll be shocked, horrify yourself to see how much a small 2-bedroom apartment will set you back here. Because yeah, you definitely need to have a lot of money in the bank. But I'm going to leave you with this last shot. of the Plains by Sotogrande Beach. So that's it from me here in Sotogrande. Tell me what you thought about that. Do you think this place is an oasis, or do you think it could be pretentious? Let me know in the comments below. And from me here in Sotogrande, I'll see you on the next adventure, guys.